Ariel Helwani post-fight at Strikeforce Nashville with Nick Diaz. Nick, explain what happened after the Jake Shields fight.
I don't know. Miller, he just kind of appeared all of a sudden out of nowhere, you know. It's just kind of, I don't know. Everybody just kind of reacted, you know. I don't know what happened.
Did you know?
I honestly don't know what happened. I don't know what, you know. People are like, oh, you did this or that. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't see it. That all happened real quick. So, but.
You were cage side. Did someone from Strikeforce bring him in there? Because Jake was
That's
talking.
what I didn't see. I just all of a sudden, and it was really quick too. He didn't get 2 words in after the fight, after he won, and then all of a sudden, boom! This, just appeared out of nowhere. It's like he popped up underneath the banner that everybody was holding up behind Jake. So I'm like, it seemed like what happened.
Scott Coker said at the press conference that he thought that essentially Mayhem sort of stole his moment. Is that what bugged you?
It makes me really angry, you know, because I just see my partner, he really pushed this one out, and he really pulled through for us, and won that fight, He fought hard, and then this guy's gonna get up in his right now. I'm like, dude, you know what I mean? It's like my brother, so that just made me really angry. You know what I mean? This guy just went. He already went to battle. Now his job is done. So if anybody's gonna be fighting now, it's definitely not gonna be him. We're standing right there. Everybody's standing right there. But I don't know what happened. Like I said, I just I would want my partners to have my back. So I got their back. And.
Do you regret anything that transpired afterwards?
I don't know what happened. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what happened. All I know is I'm in a giant grappling, people hitting me. I get a giant knot on the back of my head right now. So like I said, I don't know. I'm like, someone hit me in there. I don't even know what happened. After I got hit with something, somebody hit me, and then I'm just angry. And everybody's kind of fighting a little bit, I stopped. John grabbed me, and then I stopped. I'm like, all right, John, I ain't fighting as long as you don't let these people hit on me when I'm, all on the ground here, because I'm like, people are holding me and then other people are hitting me. So, but that's all I know. That's all I remember that happened.
Did you get a chance to see Mayhem backstage when you guys were all there, or did you get a chance to talk to him?
No, I didn't. We're just I don't talk to the guy. It's whatever.
Okay. And finally, just want to ask you about Jake's performance and Gilbert's performance. A great night for Cesar Gracie's camp. How proud are you of them?
I'm very proud. I'm very proud of these guys. They really pulled through. Both of them. Did just what we worked on. Everything we worked on, just how we trained. It's just perfectly executed, 100%. Both of them. The Gilbert versus Aoki went just like I expected, and Jake versus Dan Henderson. It went pretty much somewhat what I would have expected. I just wanted to make sure, I just wanted him to go out there and I was just trying to put it in his head not to go out there and stand up. My last couple of fights are coming up, no matter how much I try to get down low, I'm still standing up too straight. I think that's why I took a few punches in the first round of that last fight, just because simply the way I came out standing upright too straight, and you don't really settle into your stance until, about the first minute or so, and unfortunately, in the first minute or so, he's got to try to recover from some punches. And I don't think it was so much that he's hurt. I talked to him too, to make sure. And I know what it's like to be in that sort of a situation. It's not so much that he's hurt and stunned. It's that, like, it's the very beginning of the fight and you get hit and you're not so sure, you can't really see. And this guy, he's a fully well-rounded fighter. He's okay to go to his back. This guy's going to, have to come in and try to finish him. It might be a better place to be at this point in time when the guy's trying to finish him than standing right up in his face. You see a lot of guys, try to pop back up on their feet because they can't survive being on the ground. Like Joe Riggs versus Diego Sanchez, and then Joe Riggs tries to jump right back up. He takes a hard shot and then he tries to jump right back up. I said, why are you going to do that? Why would you need to do that? It's obviously because you can't survive any sort of first round or any sort of any bit of the fight. He wouldn't be able to survive on the ground, like none of it. So he's popping up right away, boom, boom, and getting hit with a punch and a knee, and then that's it. But I know when I'm hit and I can't see and what's going on, I'm gonna go. I'll put a blindfold on and I'll still be able to put guard on you. So I'm probably gonna feel a little more comfortable there than standing right up on my feet trying to punch back at somebody that's already hit me real good. So, like I said, I just try to make sure that he each round that, you know, he knows what he's doing. You know, I don't got to tell him nothing. I try to point a few things out on the time for him, but for the most part, I just want to make sure that, you know, he keeps his head down and, you know, his eyes up at him, his chin down, and he just sits down a little lower. You know, and I think he did that just fine too. You know, right after, just like my last fight, I come out, I get hit a few times, and then I start standing right, and same thing. You know, we'll try to work on that so we don't have to learn the hard way each fight, pretty much.
Finally, anything you want to say to the people, just because the lasting image on CBS was, you know, sort of overshadowed a bit what happened?
Yeah, I just want to say, you know, I apologize. It wasn't my fault. You know, I got my boys back. You know, you're bringing me. You know, you bring me in a corner, my partner, you know. I expect the same from my corner, you know. I'm like, I just fought. Somebody better, you know, keep me from getting, cold caught with some hot one real quick, you know, from the side or whatever. So, you know, that's just what everybody reacted. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm like, you know, I wasn't headhunting out there. I was just going, and then everybody's fighting. I'm just protecting myself and my partner. So that's all I know. But I apologize. You know, it's not like we're out there, you know, trying to keep it gangster or whatever. It just happened. It all just kind of, you know, it's whatever.
All right, Nick, thank you very much for the time.